During this video segment, I will show you how to define categories and attributes. And when I say categories, I'm referring to the categories that go along with attributes. So let's first explain what those are, and then we'll show you how to administrate those. So they're found both on the constituents and the businesses area. So if we choose any constituent, notice there's tabs on the left side related to this constituent. The last, or this field, fourth one down, is attributes. And these are attributes right here. So these are like attributes for this constituent. They're things about them, things that it's a way of categorizing or segmenting your entire database. So that at any time, if you want to find out all the people that want to receive this publication, you can go to the reports and do that using this attribute. So those are called our attributes. And then attributes, because there's a lot of them that you see here, you can organize them into categories like what you see here. These are categories right here. And it's going to be different for every school, or even organization. It really depends on what data do you want to be able to use to segment your database, to organize your database, to be able to pull out certain items for all your constituents. So to do that, we're going to go to Admin, and then it's called Constituent Attribute List. And what it will show, and if this is your first time here, this is probably empty. If you want to add in a brand new category, you click Category. So maybe I want to call it type of supporter. And we'll click Add. And notice that you can drag and drop these. If you click and drag, you can put it wherever you want. So we're going to put it right after publications. Then the attributes underneath there. Notice I can click on attributes, and again I can add those in. So maybe I have parent, and I have grandparent, and I can say other relative, or I could just say friend of ABC school. And you can add whatever ones you want. Again, I can go ahead, and if I click, and I'm holding my mouse down when I move these. So you can reorder them however you want. And so now if I go to the constituents area, and we'll go to Danielle once again, notice there's the attributes. Notice we have type of supporter, that this is an other relative. We'll go ahead and click Save, and so now notice that it has that in here. If I go back once again to the constituent attribute list, notice to delete out a category, I can delete this one. That's because there are no attributes in it. I can't delete these because there's attributes. In order to delete out a category, I'd have to go to Attributes, and then I'd have to delete each of these out. And understand that when you're doing this, you're going to lose those connections that you had, those check boxes that you might have checked for those folks. So be careful when doing this. So that's how you add your constituent, your categories and attributes. And by the way, this is for your constituent attributes. For your businesses, you have a totally new list of attributes with its categories, but it's done the same way. You click Add Category, and then you add your attributes itself. And so if I go to Businesses, click on a business, and if I go to Attributes on the left side there, notice it uses those categories and attributes instead. This now concludes this video segment.